Scorpio, welcome to the channel today. This is a general reading for the sign of Scorpio for December. Scorpio, sun, moon, and rising. Scorpio, let's see what messages come through for you for December. Let's see what we can tell Scorpio for their December, please. You know, Scorpio, in preparing for your reading today, I got a very strong message for one of you specifically. The message was that there was a discussion where you knew you were right, a discussion where you wanted to approach it potentially in a harsh manner, but you chose not to. Instead, you spoke from the heart. You spoke with compassion. You spoke with kindness instead of being harsh. And as a result of that, there's a powerful new beginning ahead for you. Scorpio, let's see what's available to you and what's coming towards you and what your messages are for December. All right, Scorpio, sun, moon, and rising. Bottom of the deck. Boy, this is the second time it's come up. I think it was Libra also got this. Of course, it's the holidays, time for celebration. This is a 3 of Cups. This is celebrating with your crew, celebrating with your family, celebrating with your close friends, a time of joy and celebration. Let's see how this plays out for the rest of your reading. Scorpio, what energy are you currently sitting in? What's currently going on with you, Scorpio? What are you trying to get away with? What are you up to? You pulled the 7 of Swords. The 7 of Swords is what I typically call a sneaky energy, or it's just flying below the radar sometimes. And this could be you really trying to achieve something, keeping it close to your chest and flying below the radar. We'll see how this goes with the rest of your reading. Let's see, Scorpio, what's your challenge for December? Your challenge is manifestation. You pull the Magician. You know, the Magician is the master manifester in the tarot. The magician has all the resources available to him. If you look at his table, he has all the elements. He has pentacles, which is, you know, material, tangible, material resources. He has wands, which is motivation, inspiration, desire. He has cups, which is the subconscious, which is love, it's emotions, intuition even. He's got swords, which is mind, thought, clarity, communication. Long story short, he's got everything that he needs to manifest. He just needs to take action. He needs to pick up all those elements and get moving. So I think, or I'm feeling that your challenge is really pulling all the resources together and taking action to move forward and manifest what you want to manifest in December. Scorpio, what's your underlying motivation? What is it that you really want? What is it that you really desire? You pull the Queen of Pentacles. So you're trying to manifest stability. You're trying to manifest what you really desire is focus on your resources. The Queen of Pentacles, you know, she's going to make sure all the T's are crossed, all the I's are dotted, all the accounts are balanced. Anything to do with the home, she's going to make sure it's in order and taken care of. She's focused on this coin, this pentacles, and make sure, you know, everything's set for everything to run smoothly in her home environment, and that the resources are safe. She's not taking her eye off that coin. You're not taking your eye off your coins, Scorpio. Let's see. Scorpio, what's in your recent past? Scorpio, you pulled in your recent past the Queen of Cups. The Queen of Cups is a mature energy that's very compassionate, very intuitive also. Compassionate, intuitive, nurturing. This could be you in the recent past, or someone who came into your life or maybe stepped up in your life, someone that you already knew. Maybe they were there for you and really were able to tap into what was going on with you and your emotions, and give you some advice and help you move forward, help you heal something emotionally, potentially. Either way, this is a great nurturing, compassionate energy that either stepped up to you in your recent past, or maybe you inhabited in the recent past. Scorpio, what's at the top of your mind? What are you thinking about? You pull the Temperance card. The Temperance card is patience. The Temperance card is moderation. The Temperance card is sometimes experimenting with something on a significant level. This is a major arcana, so this is something major that you're thinking about. Maybe developing patience in your life, potentially developing moderation, thinking about moving forward in your life with moderation and not living in the extremes. You know, it requires a lot of patience for what you're trying to achieve. This is really getting to your purpose, getting to your goal sometimes requires a lot of patience. If you look at this card in detail, there's this long path to the sun of happiness here. So it requires patience to travel that long path, but it's always worth it in the end. That's a noble thought process you got going on there, Scorpio. Scorpio, what's coming to you in the near future? The near future, you pulled the Six of Pentacles. The Six of Pentacles is fair and even exchange, equal give and take. It can even be generosity, a gift, a gift of material gain, resources, something tangible, potentially. So you may be receiving potentially a financial gift or a financial benefit, maybe even the benefit of good health, but it's something tangible, something practical that's coming your way in the near future. Let's see, Scorpio, what is your likely approach to this Six of Pentacles? Hopefully I said Six of Pentacles before, not Ten of Pentacles. Your likely approach is the Judgment card. This is significant. You know, come to think about it, I'm seeing some significant things happen in your life here. You've got at least 4, maybe 5 major arcana going on, Scorpio. So your likely approach is judgment towards this Six of Pentacles that's coming your way. Judgment can be a call to your purpose in life. Judgment can be some sort of renewal. Judgment can be something from the past coming up again, coming alive again. Scorpio, I think we need to clarify this judgment approach to the Six of Pentacles. Are you answering the call to potentially be generous? Maybe this is you being generous to someone else in your life. Are you answering the call to do so potentially? Or is it something from the past that you're accepting? Let's clarify this so I don't forget it later. All right. Let's clarify the Judgment with the Six of Pentacles, please. What can we tell Scorpio about this likely approach to the Judgment card to the Six of Pentacles? What's going on here, Scorpio? Let's see. Judgment to the Six of Pentacles. This is definitely financially based. You pulled as a clarifier, one of your clarifiers, the Ace of Pentacles. This is a new opportunity. Can be financial, could be a new opportunity for good health, a new opportunity for a solid relationship. But I'm feeling this is definitely financial. You pulled the Five of Cups. The Five of Cups is really the card of loss, the card of regret, especially emotional loss. And you pulled the Sun card, which is the happiest card in the deck. This is just absolute joy, happiness on all aspects of life. This is major arcana, so this is a significant happiness in life. I'm feeling that yes, there was some kind of potential, maybe financial loss in the past, and this new opportunity that's being presented to you with this generous offer potentially coming in is going to provide you with a great deal of happiness. So yes, you're accepting with this Judgment card, you're accepting more than likely this offer, this gift. Let's see, Scorpio, what's in your environment? What are your potential influences in your environment? Pull the Nine of Swords. The Nine of Swords is anxiety. The Nine of Swords is stress. It's sleepless nights, nightmares. So there's something in your environment that could make you susceptible to a lot of worry. A lot of anxiety potentially. But with all the good stuff you've got going on here, let's not step into the environment. Let's not move into that energy of all that anxiety. Stay away from that, Scorpio. You got too much good going on for you here to be worrying so much. Let's see, if you follow your likely approach of the Judgment with regards to this Six of Pentacles, this offer that's coming in, your potential outcome in that case is a Six of Cups. Now, sometimes the Six of Cups can represent confusion and delusion. It can also represent having lots of choices. The advice is, though, be careful what you choose. Only some of these cups have good things in them. So you have to use your discernment to choose the right one. But yeah, your approach is going to bring you, lots of options, lots of choices to move forward. Spirit's advice to you, Scorpio, is the Ace of Wands. The Ace of Wands is new inspiration, new motivation, a new opportunity for creativity in your life. I'm feeling that Spirit is telling you to really be creative with what's coming towards you. And step into that, enjoy that energy of being enthusiastic for this opportunity, this gift that's coming towards you. And if you accept or you take Spirit's advice and act on that, your potential outcome in that case is the Hangman. This is you having a whole new perspective on life. This is a major arcana, so this is significant. You taking the time out as a result of all of this and really getting and gaining a whole new perspective. You know, Scorpio, I'm feeling an even clearer message from Spirit's advice with this Ace of Wands. You know, the Wands suit is a suit of action. The Ace of Wands is really about also an inspired action, take inspired action. You know, we talked about a little bit earlier, your challenge in December potentially is a magician. We talked about the magician having all the resources available, but all he needs to do is take action. So Spirit is saying it's time to take action to manifest. That's what it's going to take to manifest. Take action. You know, and this focus, this deep desire, this driving motivation of yours to really nurture this pinnacle, your financial, your material, your resources, you know, that's going to require action to manifest. So yeah, take action. Scorpio, let's get you a couple of oracle messages from Spirit before we wrap up your reading today. Let's see, what else can we tell Scorpio for their December, please? Scorpio, Sun, Moon, and Rising. What other message do we have for Scorpio, please? What else can we tell them for their December? All right, Scorpio. Looks like there's joy in the offering for you. You pulled the pleasure card. Looks like good times ahead for you, Scorpio. One more message for you before we wrap up your reading today. Scorpio, Sun, Moon, and Rising. What else can we tell them for their December, please? Scorpio, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Message for their December. You pull potential. So there's lots of potential ahead for you. Looks like you've got potentially a financial gift coming your way. That's going to result in you having lots of options. Looks like you'll be able to manifest and focus on and nurture those financial matters that really are at the heart of what's driving you and what you really want and desire here. Yeah, I really like this for you, Scorpio, for December. All right, Scorpio, thank you so much for stopping by the channel today for your December reading. I appreciate you, and we'll see you again next month.